summer in Japan. The benefits of traveling to Japan in the summer are that there are many festivals and fireworks displays in various places, so it's fun to travel in the summer. However, the heat in Japan's summers is getting worse every year, and this summer there were areas where the temperature exceeded 40 degrees, and many places have been experiencing days where the temperature exceeded 35 degrees. The number of people who are taken to hospital with heat stroke is increasing every year, and many people die. Summer in Japan is no joke, so please be careful. Heat stroke occurs when the body's thermoregulation function stops working properly due to being in a hot and humid environment for a long period of time, causing heat to build up inside the body. The patient may be taken to the hospital by ambulance and in some cases may even die. Typical early symptoms of heat stroke include dizziness, vertigo, dizziness, lightheadedness, and temporary fainting. Also known as heat syncope, it is caused by heat buildup in the body due to long hours of work or sports in a hot room or under the blazing sun, which reduces blood flow to the brain and causes the temperature of the brain itself to rise. Heat stroke symptoms can worsen rapidly, so it is important to treat as soon as possible. A list of early symptoms. First stage, dizziness, leg cramps, etc. Second stage, vomiting, fatigue, body convulsions, etc. Third stage, collapse, loss of consciousness, etc. Criteria for judgment. Heat stroke is immediately suspected when symptoms such as dizziness, muscle cramps, weakness, lethargy, abnormal response to calls, convulsions, inability to run or walk in a straight line, or body heat are observed in a high temperature and humid environment. If a large amount of sweating occurs, oral rehydration solutions or sports drinks are best to properly replenish the salt lost through sweat. Saline solution, 1 to 2 g of salt per 1 liter of water, is also effective. If the person is responsive and conscious, give them chilled fluids by mouth. If symptoms of grade 2 or higher, headache, vomiting, fatigue, impaired concentration or judgment are observed, emergency treatment is required, so please visit an emergency room immediately. Heat stroke symptoms can worsen rapidly, so it is important to treat as soon as possible. Here are the heat stroke prevention items I recommend. I always carry sports drinks, salt tablets, and cold pads to use when I feel like I might get heat stroke. It is important to be careful of some drinks that are not suitable for heat stroke prevention. Alcohol and caffeinated drinks are not suitable for hydration because they increase the amount of urine and excrete more water than you take in. Rather, you should avoid drinking these drinks as they will dehydrate your body and increase your risk of heat stroke. Use a parasol or a hat that blocks UV rays to prevent heat stroke. Use shade and take frequent breaks in cool places. Wear cool, breathable, moisture-wicking, and quick-drying clothing. Use ice packs, ice and cold towels to cool your body and drink fluids frequently. Whether indoors or outdoors, drink fluids and sports drinks frequently, even if you don't feel thirsty. Infants who often travel in strollers and small children who are still short are also greatly affected by the heat reflected from the ground. Temperature is usually measured at a height of 150 centimeters, so if the temperature in central Tokyo is around 30 degrees, it will exceed 35 degrees at a height of about 50 meters, which is the height of a stroller or a child's height. When adults feel hot while out on a walk, keep in mind that babies are in an even hotter environment, 2 to 3 degrees warmer than adults feel. Symptoms that can be seen from the outside that may indicate heat stroke include excessive sweating, nausea, vomiting, weakness, impaired consciousness, convulsions, impaired movement of the limbs, and high body temperature. But heat stroke can become life-threatening once it has occurred, so be sure to prevent it before it gets to that point. You may notice the following changes: red face, body heat, sweating more than usual, becoming cranky and crying, less urine or stool output, drinking more milk and fluids than usual. The following changes may be observed. When outdoors, try to avoid direct sunlight by using a parasol, hat, or stroller shade. It is also important to walk in the shade as much as possible and take frequent breaks to stay hydrated. It is also a good idea to carry something that can cool the body quickly, such as an ice pack. Buy frozen bottled drinks from a convenience store, wrap them in a thin towel, and place them on your thighs or back. Since you are traveling, think about various ways to prevent heat stroke for your child without spending money. Even for adults, it is recommended to wrap a frozen bottle of drink in a towel and wear it around your neck. Once it's melted, you can drink it, so it's a 2-for-1 deal. It's also sold at convenience stores and supermarkets in the summer. In addition to summer festivals, summer fireworks, and swimming pools, there are also many delicious things that are unique to summer, such as shaved ice, peach sweets, nagashi salmon noodles, and chilled Chinese noodles. So please enjoy the Japanese summer while being careful of the heat. Thank you for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu.